Debonair. Okay.
Damn shame. It's a damn shame. I got the text messages on deck. You already know what time it is. We gonna get into all that. What's good, y'all? Shout out to notification game, hitting the like button. And the video didn't even start yet. Y'all the realest ones in it. I appreciate you anyway. Shannon Sharpe, man. I can't stop shaking my Shannon Sharpe, bro. And y'all was blowing my damn DMs. Y'all was sending me crazy ass damn messages. Damn, what's up, bro? Bro, I keep telling y'all, I got a full-time job. I got stuff I gotta do. I got a life. I ain't gonna be able to respond as quickly as I would like to, and I apologize. But I saw y'all emails. I saw y'all text messages for the few that got my number. I saw y'all text messages. I saw your emails. I saw your tags. I saw your DMs, your Facebook messages. I synced it. I synced it all. And we're gonna get all into it, man. They going in on this. And Shannon Sharpe got the nerve to say, this is a shakedown. Yeah, bro, I agree with you. This is crazy. $1 million? Let's get into the next video, y'all.
I do not feel bad for Shannon.
Hold on. Shannon Sharpe is 56. The young lady was 19, a teenager, a senior citizen, and a big black baby. I mean, senior citizen, I mean, it's 55 and up.
Sharpe. Actually, nail him to the wall. Men like Shannon Sharpe go after women whose frontal lobe have yet to develop, and then when they prove to you that they are still children, it's how dare she try to manipulate me? How dare she try to get money from me? Why do you think she was fucking with your old ass? No, really. Why would a 19-year-old go after a man in his 50s who she also knows is only here for a good time? Y'all keep doing this. Y'all keep doing it. It keeps happening because y'all have spent y'all years mistreating women, and then because women have dealt with shit their entire life, you're like, that's baggage. No, that's called common sense, because a woman will no longer allow you to play with her once a woman gets to the point where she's like, wait a minute. That's when y'all want to be like, oh, she got baggage, she got baggage, she got boundaries. And y'all don't want women with boundaries, with self-respect. Y'all want little girls who is going to do whatever y'all want her to do for a little bit of change. You want that phone telling that girl that you're going to choke the shit out of her and that she going to like it. And now she trying to get over on you and you mad. She's in it for money. She's in it for the money. Where y'all problem is, y'all think y'all are bigger than the program. Y'all get so full of yourself that you genuinely think this child wants you for real.
The thing that I'm disagreeing with the most, first of all, you're calling her a child. You keep calling her a child. I don't know why. She's a grown ass woman. This is not a child. This is a grown ass woman. And matter of fact, I'm glad that she brought this up. I've asked this question so many times for to basically to women. I've asked this question so many times for the last, I would say 2+, if not 3+ years now, where I've asked women, at what age can you no longer be considered to be young and dumb? No longer to be called, or no longer, like she said child, right? At what age can you no longer be considered a child? Because at night she's 19 years old. This is a grown ass woman. I'm not following. I'm trying to follow, but because I agree with certain things that she was saying, but then she kept going back to this child thing. I agree with everything else she was saying. She was there for the check. I agree with that. But he should have known better. I agree with that. I said that my damn self. Now you over here calling her a child. Now you trying to call him a damn a pedo. Now we can't. That I can't get behind. I can't get behind. I can't side with that, ma'am. You projecting a little too much. Number one. Number two, you're getting in your feelings about it. I don't know why. 9 times out of 10, again, like I said, she projecting. So this is probably something that she went through when she was younger, messing with an old ass damn dude. Because let me tell y'all boy something. A lot of women do this. A lot of women do that. A lot of women running around her, especially the young girls, was running around her having damn sugar. I will never forget. Damn, this just popped in my head. That's crazy. I will never forget my coworker. This girl made significantly less money than me in my current place of employment, but a previous department that I worked in. I think back then I was making maybe 40,000, maybe 40, maybe 45. I can't even remember. But anyway, she was making significantly less than me. I know that for a fact. So she had to be making, if I was making let's just say 40,000, 45,000 back then. This was like, oh, this is pre-COVID. This is like 2014, 2016, somewhere around there. But anyway, I was making about $40,000 annually. She had to be making 20, maybe 25,000. When I tell y'all this girl was constantly taking trips, this girl was taking 3 weeks, 2 weeks trips to Europe, all this, that, and the third. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, I said, damn, bro, like I'm making more money than you. I can't even afford a 3 week trip to Europe. What the heck? So I'm like, yo, you got family there? Like what, like what's happening? Like you got no. I just like extravagant trips. I just like like that's how she would say. I just like extravagant things, Dev. That's just me. That's just my lifestyle. I'm like, bro, you make $20,000 a year. Yeah, I saying live that goddamn extravagant, but whatever. If it wasn't for her sister coming and telling me, oh yeah, she got sugar daddies that be paying for that. Sugar daddies, not daddy, daddies, plural. My coworker at that time had to have been 18, maybe 19 years old. She had sugar daddies that was in their 40s and 50s. Women been doing this. Now all of a sudden, when you have this damn negative impact, now y'all want to sit there and try to use your shame and tactics and put your finger. See, that's what you get. That's what you get. I can't get behind that. You're not going to sit there and try to make it seem as let's keep going. Anyway, all in all, I don't agree with what she's saying, talking about this girl was a child. This is a grown ass woman. This girl is old enough to vote. She's old enough to join the military, be sent overseas. What are we talking about?
Men like that scare me. Because what does a 56-year-old and a 19-year-old have in common? Actually, she's 20 now and he's 56 now. So a 55-year-old and a 19-year-old have in common. What? What do you have to talk about? What life experiences do y'all have to discuss?
It's not about life. She paused, but it's not about life experiences. It's not about having things in common, ma'am. It's literally just about a sexual interaction that went on too long, and that's the thing that I'm holding Shannon Sharpe accountable for. Because had this just been a one night stand, you should have just smashed and kept that moving. But Buddy fell in love with the cheeks. Buddy fell in love with the cheeks, and he should have known better. That's what this is about. Women, young women have been sleeping with older men since the beginning of time. Hell, you want to talk about since the goddamn Pharaoh days. One of the damn young ass, the girls were sleeping with the old ass pharaohs and the kings and the damn whatever y'all want to call it in the hierarchy, the chain of commands, whatever y'all want to call it, right? This has been happening. This is nothing new. This is the same thing like how you had the little girls that get new positions, new roles. These new damn nurses, what they start doing, them young ass 19, 20-year-old nurses, they start sleeping with the old ass 40-year-old, 50-year-old doctors. At what point do we draw a line and say that this is wrong? Because by y'all own admission, again, y'all be saying, my body, my choice, I'm grown, I can do what I want to do. Now when situations like this happen, now y'all want to move to go, she's just a child. Her frontal lobe isn't fully developed yet. If that's honestly and truthfully the case, if y'all want to push that as a reason why he shouldn't have been messing with her, cool. If that's honestly and truthfully the case, at that age, you shouldn't be allowed to vote. You shouldn't be allowed to be moving on your own. You should be staying with your goddamn parents. It should be mandatory. Your wife shouldn't be able to drive. Your wife shouldn't be able to take out loans. You shouldn't be able to join the goddamn military. If y'all really want to talk about this, let's talk about the whole thing in its entirety. But y'all just love to pick and choose what you can and can't do at 19. That's not how that works. It's either you're a child at 19 and should be treated as such, or you're an adult at 19 and should be treated as such. You can't do both. Let's keep going, man. But I like this is the thing that really pissing me off because she was on a roll at first, but now I'm just like, nah, bro.
None. And anytime, and I know men are gonna find their way in their comments like it's legal. If you have to say it's legal as a way to defend your dating preferences, you're a predator. You're a predator. That's like us saying slavery was bad, and y'all be like, well, it was legal. That doesn't make it okay. It used to be legal to beat your wife. It used to be legal to rape your wife. Does that make it okay? I mean, it's legal.
I say this all the time, fellas. Listen or pay attention when women is talking. Listen. Notice how they always bring the negative things as far like what are we talking? Let me just hurry up and get through this, man. Because now I'm getting irritated. She was on a roll at first, y'all. I was agreeing with a lot of things she was saying at first. Now I'm just like, nah, bro, you completely damn dropped the ball.
Because y'all love to be, she legal, she legal, she legal, she legal. And then you know what I always find so funny? When men get to, when people ask them like, well, if you had a 19-year-old daughter and a man in his 50s wanted to date her, would you be okay with that? Well, I mean, if he was gonna take care of her, and if he was gonna, no, you would not. You would not be okay with that. You would think, man, he is dirty. But for somehow y'all can reason with yourselves and think that that's okay. And don't come in the comments talk about Drea, because I think that whole dirty too.
That's a great point. Yeah. Drea, if y'all remember Drea, I mean, if y'all remember Brittany Renner, Trina, Erica Badu, Madonna. I forgot about Madonna. Madonna was like 60. How old is Madonna? Like 68. She damn near 70. She dating a dude that's 20. They don't be keeping that same energy when it comes to the women doing stuff like this. Let's keep going. Because she said she think Drea's dirty.
I think age gap relationships, any way you shift them, is disgusting. I think in any relationship where there is a significant difference, whether it be finances or age, there is going to be a level of manipulation. If someone has $0 and someone has millions of dollars, power difference. If someone has decades of life experience and someone barely has any, their frontal lobe, their critical thinking skills have yet to fully develop, there is going to be manipulation involved. And it's not appropriate. Y'all be wanting to date children because if you just wanted to date someone a little bit younger than you, whatever. But if the age gap is bigger than the person's age, the age gap is bigger than the person's age, it's not appropriate.
You're dragging this now. Come on, man. Just land the plane.
No matter which way y'all try to shake it. Oh, well, he could teach her something. She could get a mentor. Get a mentor. Get a mentor. Get a mentor. Not some dirty old man that wants to do whatever they was doing. And then also, let's tap into the big black baby.
Again, y'all, I just there was another video that she was responding to, but I don't even care to get into that, man. I'm just done. I'm just done, ma'am. And I hope she sees this video. But ma'am, at what age would you say that a woman can no longer claim to, first of all, claim to be young and dumb, or in your words, considered a child? You keep talking about the prefrontal lobe. Okay, cool. I'm going to give that to you. So when your prefrontal lobe fully develops, I believe it's at like 25 to 27, sometimes even 28, right? So are you telling me that a woman should not be legally able to do anything until 25? Let's just say 25, until the age of 25? Is that what you're saying by your own admission? You cannot have it both ways. You can't call a 19-year-old a damn child, and then these same 19-year-olds is being sent overseas to fight wars. These same 19-year-olds is able to go to any university and take and sign off their name for $100,000 loan, buy a car, buy property, start a business. I'm not understand. Like again, she was on a roll at first. Then she just dropped the bomb. I'm honestly I'm disappointed. Because I was like, damn, she actually got a point. Because somebody sent this video to me on, I think it was on TikTok. I was like, damn, she snapped me. She got a point. Yeah, I agree with. And then she just slowly but surely just started going. I was like, oh, here we go. At what age, ladies? At what age can a woman no longer be considered to be like she, again, this is her words, a child? As far as any man and or woman, any man that's 50 plus, 60 plus dating a 19-year-old child, bro, I don't agree with it. And she asked a question regarding if if you had a daughter at 19, I would say hell no. And this is the reason why I'm constantly pushing for both for y'all boys I don't mean disrespectfully. I'm from the South, so we say y'all boys. uh fellas, this is why I push for y'all to be extremely involved in your children's life in general, but in your daughter's life, because there is no way that, first of all, my daughter gonna be 19 messing with a dude that's in his 50s, number one, but ain't no way in hell my daughter gonna be 19 having a goddamn OnlyFans. I have a brother who just turned 18 2 months ago, 3 months ago. I've told y'all this story. He was 15, 16 years old. He was dating a chick who was about a year or 2 years older than him. They dated for however long they were dating. I can't remember. And when she turned 18, she launched an OnlyFans. I don't, I'm sitting there thinking to myself at 18, damn, bro, what was I doing at 18? Applying for colleges? Applying for jobs? That was my mindset at 18. Not starting OnlyFans, not stripping, not doing any of those damn nonsense. But that's the time that we are living in today. And it's wrong. Although legal, it is wrong. But this is the reason why, again, I say to y'all fellas, I say it over and over and over again, stay in your daughter's life. Because my sister ain't never did nothing like that. And hell, she better not ever do something like that. She grown, so if she do it, she, whatever. But I'm just saying, hell no. And my sister's only a couple years younger than me. My cousin's in the same boat, same age as my sister, maybe a couple years older, a couple years younger. Ain't never did nothing like that. Don't plan on doing those types of things. We have fathers, if not father figures, in our lives that will look at us on something, man, what the hell you got going on, bro? You ain't doing that. That's a fact. So again, to answer her question, ma'am, she said, oh, would you be upset if your 19-year-old daughter be dating? I'd be pissed the hell off. Number one. Number two, my daughter wouldn't be doing no nonsense like that. She wouldn't be trying to date no 50-year-old goddamn dude, let alone starting an OnlyFans. I answered your question, I answered my question. At what age is it no longer can you no longer call a woman, like again by your own words, a child? At what age can it be no longer considered to be young and dumb? Because again, by your own admission, she kept talking about the frontal lobe. That's cool. I'm gonna give that to you. The frontal lobe fully develops around 25, 27, 29. Let's just cut all out the other numbers out. Let's stick to the middle and say 25. So at 25, women shouldn't be allowed to vote. At 25, women shouldn't be allowed to damn move out for college. They should be staying with their damn parents. They shouldn't be able to work. They shouldn't be able to drive cars. They shouldn't be able to take loans out. They shouldn't be able to date unless it's in their age range. They shouldn't be able to have kids unless it's in their age range. What are we talking about here? Um, they bring up all these things, man. The point is the topic is the point of discussion is this man was falsely accused, y'all. That's what this is. I don't give a damn if she was 19 or 99. I don't give a damn. This man was falsely accused. I don't care about the age, as long as it's legal, number one. But I don't care about the age. Nobody should be falsely accused. And y'all running around here talking about, oh, that's what should have happened. That was should no. What should have happened was him making her sign the NDA. That's what should that's what the hell should have happened. That's what should have happened, but it is what it is. So we're here now. Pay attention, fellas, how far women will go to push the goddamn goalpost as far as calling a man guilty, calling a man a pedophile. She called this man a predator. I don't agree with any 50-year-old dude messing with no young ass 20-year-old girl, but guess what? It's legal. Hell, I don't agree with being 18. Your ass can be sent to the damn Middle East and start shooting them people and being shot at. But what can I do? I can't do anything about it. It's legal. And people are still going to do what they want to do. Same thing in reverse. Talk about illegal versus illegal. I was in high school telling chicks, yo, why you messing with the dude that's in his 30s? Why you sleeping with him? Oh, well, he buy me food. He give me money. He do this. He do that. They called me lame for that when I was in high school because I try to tell girls, stop talking to them grown ass men. They called me lame for that. Yeah, you just lame. You just worry. You just, they said I was lame. They said I was hating. They said all those things. Nah, bro, I'm just calling it how I see it. You 15 years old and you telling me your boyfriend is 34. I told you I had a homegirl who we was in what, I'm sorry, sophomore year, if I'm not mistaken, sophomore year of high school, junior year of high school. She had a baby by a dude who was in his 30s. But he couldn't even come visit us because me and my other homegirls, caught the city bus to go to the hospital to go see her. The baby daddy couldn't even come to the hospital because he thought he was going to get arrested if he pulled up. I want y'all to comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this video, man. I'm done. Thanks for watching. And until next time, please, man, be safe for her, cuz.